Thank you very much for this introduction, and it's my pleasure to be with you today in this interesting event. Actually, I need to share my slides just to be on the same page with you. Can you see my screen?
Yes, very clearly.
Is it full screen?
Yes, it is full screen.
Yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank you for inviting me to this event, and it's my pleasure to participate here today with this cloud event regarding Saudi experience and Saudi experiment and Saudi targets to achieve high level of cloud enablement in Saudi and to match with the vision of 2030. And at the same time, I would like to mention here that my speech or words will be like high-level words regarding the cloud strategy and relation between cloud and digital transformations, and highlights and points should be considered by the strategy makers, by the CIOs, by the CEOs, when they are planning to make any cloud transformation in their organization. So here we are talking about role of the cloud and digital transformation. As a high-level point, we need to consider what is the cloud computing and the cloud milestones. We need to consider features of the cloud computing, cloud strategy, cloud myths, cloud deployment types, cloud and digital transformation, facts and the trends, and the cloud governance and regulatory framework. These points are very important to be considered when you are making your cloud strategy, and to be sure that you are matching the right points and learning from lessons, mistakes from others, and get the best of their experience. As a definition, we are all aware about cloud, that cloud computing is a vital and it's a killer service now, because cloud now is now being involved by everyone. Everyone now is involved with the cloud. It's a killer service that used by all people all over the world. And we can see that after COVID-19, the cloud computing market has been increased on an upward trajectory, that high usage of the cloud being there and adoption increased by different organizations, either small or medium or large organizations. As a cloud milestones, we can see that it started before even 1999. However, the facts on the ground that since 1999, we start talking about virtual machines. This one released by VMware. Then in 2002, AWS started as a free service. So this is the beginning of the cloud service on the personal level and in the commercial level. In 2006, the AWS moved to be like a cloud-based infrastructure known as a cloud computing. So they started to provide their cloud service. In 2007, we have a launch for the Apple, which caused a high-level utilization of data by users. So they are looking for a storage for the data, either on their devices or on the cloud. In 2010, we can see that Microsoft released Azure, which is the cloud computing platform for Microsoft. In 2015, we have Google and Microsoft led massive build-outs of data centers. So massive rollout for data centers happened. And in 2017, we can see that Huawei and Tencent, they started joining the cloud of Alibaba. And in 2020, we started talking about edge computing, and which will change the cloud strategy and cloud economy in general. In 2021, we started facing data center speeds with higher than 1,000 gigabits per second. And in 2024, we expected that global data forecast that spending on the cloud services in general, like SaaS, DaaS, PaaS, or IaaS, that it will reach more than $429 billion. Here we need to think about features of the cloud computing. What is the benefit that we are getting from a cloud computing? We need to think about resource pooling, that the cloud provider need to provide services to multiple customers. We need to think about availability, that services available 24/7 and certainty up to 9999. We know the criteria of availability, and easy maintenance, that the servers are easily maintained and downtime is very low compared to the, in some cases, for the downtime in general. On-demand self-service, that one of the important things of the cloud that it is available as on demand, that the features are there. Whenever you want any feature, you can add it. Whenever the space is required, you can add it and remove it if you don't use it. It provides also large network access, that the user can access the data of the cloud or upload data from anywhere, not from office or not from certain organization. We need to think about automation system, that a cloud computing automatically analyzes the data needed and supports a metering capability, that we need to monitor the system and be sure that everything archiving is done automatically. And we need to think about economical value of the cloud, that it can be save the cost of the company. And instead of having specialized host for you or data center, you can use the cloud with shared cost revenue on the provider. Security, here, one of the best features of the cloud, that security, that we are sure that data is secure, data is protected, nobody can access our data. And as a major service, we need to highlight that here, that data is being used and monitored by the company. The company can measure their utilization in the cloud and measure the availability and the problems they faced during cloud using the cloud service. And it's a pay as you go, that whenever you use the cloud, you can pay. If you don't use it, you can return it back. Here, we need to be sure about right or proper cloud strategy. Like, is there a need for a cloud strategy? Yes, there is a need, because if we don't have a clear business strategy or a cloud strategy, we will struggle, and we will have we could not reach our targets easily. And what is the impact of not having cloud strategy? Suppose that we don't have any cloud strategy. Is there an impact? Yes, there is an impact, because organization doesn't have a high-level cloud strategy driven their business. I mean, if they don't have a roadmap for their business, how to use in the cloud, so they will face failure. They will have a high risk of failure and wasted investment. That because their investment, they are either investing in data centers or in solutions that doesn't have a clear roadmap. And what is the right cloud adoption? Here we don't have one size fits all, that there is no one option valid for everyone. So we need to be sure that every organization needs to understand their requirements. They need to understand the capabilities of the cloud, and they need to understand their technology strategic roadmap for the company. Then they can find the right cloud adoption. We have a cloud myths, that some people are saying cloud is good, or some people saying cloud is bad, or there is uncertainty for some cloud features. Here, quickly, that we need to be sure that the cloud should be used for everything. This is not correct. So according to your requirements, you can use a cloud. You have to be a cloud to be good. This is not the case for everyone. The cloud is always about money. Also, this is not the only reason for using the cloud. The CEO says so is our cloud strategy. So as we mentioned in the previous slide, that there should be a clear strategy, not only a CEO decision. And here we need one cloud strategy for our vendor. It doesn't work always, or it is not a must to have one vendor or one strategy. You can change your strategy and you can change your vendor. And a cloud is less secure. We mentioned that the cloud is secure. Cloud is not for mission critical use. It could help for all users because it's secure and reliable. A cloud equal data center? No, data center is different as a cloud. Cloud has a bigger meaning and the bigger services and higher features than the data center. Migrating to the cloud, you get all the cloud characteristics. This doesn't mean that if you go to cloud, all your issues will be solved. Maybe you need to customize your solution, either using cloud or local data center or something related to your business. Virtualization equal private cloud is not always, because we need to have virtualization. We have hybrid cloud. We will mention it later about how difference between private and public cloud. And here, cloud deployment types, there are 3 types, either to have public cloud or private cloud or hybrid cloud. Normally, public cloud is shared between different companies, one service provider. In the private cloud, you own your data, and the data is accessed only by you as your own user for the cloud service. It fits for the government. And hybrid cloud, it's a mix between public and the private. Here, the journey of network functions in telecommunications, as we mentioned, that the cloud is a high-level migration for the companies. It's the same happening in telecommunications networks. We went from traditional network, then move to virtual, then move to cloud native, from VNF to container network functions. Every slide here, if we need to drill down and to zoom in, it will take a long time from us. But however, we need here to show the use cases for the cloud and benefits for the clouds for the organization, enterprises, and telecommunications companies. Here, when we speak about relation between cloud and digital transformation, we need to highlight the three important pillars in digital transformation: the people, business, and technology. And here, cloud is giving us improvement in technology that we are using and help in changing our business models, our strategy. And also, we need to match our people and upgrade their skills to adopt the right cloud solutions and to have right solution architects who can deploy the proper and troubleshoot their cloud solution and utilize it in the best way. Cloud and digital transformation, you can see that we have a big improvement during the last 2 years. During 2020, the utilization was for the cost of systems or solution investment in the cloud reached 270 billion, and it has an increase 23% 2021 and another 16% expected in 2022 to reach a goal of 400 billion by end of this year. We have just facts and the trends. Now, everything is changing and the cloud is moving. The cloud is being utilized by everyone and to drive the business innovation for different companies. Gartner anticipates cloud enabling business innovation in 3 core ways. So they say that cloud democratizes access to the cutting edge technology and will be the platform of choice for most IT services. And the cloud will enable organizations to connect to a vast ecosystem of partners and suppliers that offer an expensive array of solutions and services. And organizations will increasingly use a cloud service to create agile, innovative business designs. So cloud shift between 20 and 25, we have major changes. Popular computing style changed to very passive computing style, and technology innovation have changed to business innovation. We are not focusing on technology utilization, we are focusing on business innovation. And we are changing from private cloud to distributed cloud and from centralized cloud to distributed cloud. So shared services are changed to fusion teams. So this is an overall massive change in cloud utilization between the 2020 and expected to be there at the 2025 with these changes. Last and not least, the cloud governance and regulatory framework. We need to be sure that in order to have a proper cloud and compliance cloud, we need to highlight the cloud is matching the regulatory guidance of the country that they are using, standardization of the cloud, security, GDPR matching, governance like security, and in general governance rules for utilizing the cloud, and laws and regulations emphasized by the country who are providing cloud service. So in order to have a compliance service, we need to be sure that we are matching all of these concerns together to have a compliant cloud and secured and standard, and it will help our purpose. And I would like that my highlights are giving signals or signs to the decision makers, what points to consider during thinking about this cloud strategy, and what to highlight, what lessons to be learned, and what point to be focused. And thanks all for your attention and for your listening to my speech.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for these wonderful insights and valuable words. Enjoy the rest of your day.